Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Burgled Bulbs by Matt Tressel. So this is a thermometer, but with a twist, so pay attention to the rules here. We do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these thermometers in the grid, but the bulbs have been burgled. There's no more bulbs, except for this one. So this would be an example of a thermo with a bulb. We have a circle at one end, and then the line continues. And the digits have to increase from the bulb end. So if the bulb here were, say, 3, this would have to be bigger than 3. It could be a 4, 5, or a 6. It doesn't have to go in any kind of sequence other than getting bigger. Now, these should have bulbs on them, but the bulb has been stolen. But we know it's at one end or the other end. So we don't know which end it's in, but one of these ends has the bulb, and it has to increase from there. So we're either increasing this way or we're increasing this way on this one. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, I'm seeing a pretty common formation here. You can do this with basically any line that you can't repeat digits on, right? So first of all, let's talk about this line for a second. This thermo line. The bulb's at one end or the other. It's 6 cells. Because you have to keep increasing on a thermo means you can't repeat digits on it. I know that seems like kind of a really, you're losing a lot by just saying you can't repeat digits, and you are, but it is true of it. And so if you can't repeat digits on the line, this formation is going to cause vertical roping. But we can also pencil this pretty nicely because we know it's going to be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so we end up with these. But let's talk about the roping for a second. So I'm going to mark these green. All green is representing is the 2 digits that in the solution these two will be. So it'll either be 1, 2 or 5, 6. We don't know which one. But green is going to represent those 2 digits. Now, where do those 2 digits go in this box? Even without the markings, we can see that they can't repeat in the column. And they also can't repeat on the thermo because you can't repeat digits on a thermo. And so they're going to end up over here. And so this is also the 1, 2, 5, 6, but it's going to be the exact same 2 digits as these 2 digits are going to be exactly here, but we don't know what order, but they'll be these 2 digits will be the same as these 2 digits. Now, where do they go in this box? Well, these 2, they can't repeat in these columns, so they go here. And now what we can do is we can just pick any other set, such as this one here. We can call that purple. Where does purple go in this box? Well, it has to go here, and it has to go here. And then these final ones, let's just call that orange. And so we end up with this stripy pattern where these 2 digits are the same as these 2 and these 2. These are the same, and these are the same. So we actually know that these are a 3-4 pair. I'm not going to bother with 1, 2, 5, 6 in all of these. Now, this being 3-4, maybe will help us in direction-wise. If this was 3, we would not be able to go 2, 1. So we have to go 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's one option, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this was a 4, we couldn't go 4, 5, 6, 7, because 7's too big. So we have to go 4, 3, 2, 1. So these are the possibilities for these cells. And that does give us a 3-4 pair here. I'm not going to color this purple, because I don't know if we're vertically roped this way. I don't think it's super helpful to put these roping colors in another stack. But that does make a 3-4 pair here. I'm not sure if I want to do much with that right now. Something to keep in mind. I think I want to look at this thermo next. So this is 3 or 4. If this was 3, we'd have to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we could go 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this was a 4, we couldn't go 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd go 4, 3, 2, 1, and this would be a 5. That does make a 2-5 pair here. That makes this a 1-6. So we have a 3-4 pair, 1-6 pair. This is 2-5. I wonder if coloring might actually help. I don't think it will. Because we don't know what color this 2-5 is versus this 2-5, for example, because we don't know how those resolve. Okay, we do have this 3-4 pair here, right? So basically, where does this 3-4 go in this box? It has to go here. And so that makes this a 1-6. You could also just see this could only be 1-6, and then that makes this 3-4, because we have the 1-6 pair. We have this 1-6 pair now. This is interesting how this is forming up. When you have little thermos like this and you know where the bulb is, always good to ask like about 1s and 6s, because this can't be 1 and this can't be 6. But I don't know that that's immediately helpful. Okay. Right, this 3-4 pair also tells us this isn't 3-4, and this 3-4 pair tells us that these aren't 3-4, so this ends up being the 3-4. I wonder if I need to color differently. So I'm thinking about coloring our 3-4 pairs. Because this is a 3-4 pair, right? It doesn't help a whole lot, but we can kind of connect all these together. And I think what we're going to end up with is all of these are ambiguous in their direction until we look at this thermo, which tells you the direction of all the other ones. I think that's actually that's forced, because we don't have any givens and we don't have any bulbs. And so the way these interact, by definition, you're always going to be able to swap them around until you get something that tells you a strict ordering of like, okay, these have to go in this specific order, which then forces everything else to go in that same order. Otherwise, there'd be 2 solutions to the puzzle at least. So I think I need to stop with the roping. I mean, we got what we could out of the roping for now. And I think what I need to do is I need to mark like a direction almost. So I'm going to just say I'm going to do low and high, but I don't know which ones are low, which ones are high. So I'm just going to say these are the green digits, which are either going to be all 3 low digits or all 3 high digits. And I'm going to say these are the purple digits, which are either going to be the opposite of green. So if green is low, these are high. You can see if green is 1, 2, 3, these are 4, 5, 6. And if green is high, 6, 5, 4, then these are low, 3, 2, 1. So these 2 digits see all of the purples. So these have to be green, and that makes these purple. We have 3 greens and 3 purples in every row, column, and box. And so because this is green, this is also going to be green, and then these 3 are going to be purple, because it's either going to be 1, 2, 3 or 6, 5, 4, right? What we're trying to do is we're trying to connect the concepts of all these together. So this is purple, and notice that this is going to be 1, 2, 3 or 6, 5, 4. So these have to be the greens, because they're all the same color and they can't be purple. All right, I think this is a neat idea. So this has to be green for the row. In fact, these are all green for the box. This has to be purple because we already have the green 3-4. So 3-4 is at the border, right? Basically, any of these pairs, 3-4, 2-5, 1-6, they can't both be the same color if they're in the same row or column or box. So I need a green 3-4 in this column, and this green 3-4 says not here. So this is our green 3-4, which means this is a purple 3-4, and this is a green 3-4. So this has to be the purple 2-5. These are, let's see, we need a green 1-6. It can't be there. So this is our green 1-6. Whoopsie, I didn't exit color mode. That's a green 1-6, and then that's a purple 1-6. We have a 3-4 pair. So I need I need a purple 1-6 in this box, and it looks in here, looks in here. So this is our purple 1-6. This has to be green then, and it's green 2-5. This finished the column with a green 1-6, and then finish this box with the purple 2-5. Whoopsie. Purple 2-5. These 2 are purple for, there we go. These 2 are purple for the row. And now we know that, oh, actually we don't know that purple's high. These could both be purple. I don't think that's going to happen, because then we won't be able to, I don't think we'd be able to distinguish. Actually, we still could. Okay. Let's actually see how this works out. We already know this is green because of the column. All right. I was thinking that you might be able to still disambiguate. Like if this was the purple 1-6 and this was the purple 3-4, you would still know the ordering, but actually you wouldn't know. Yeah, okay, it wouldn't work. You still wouldn't know. Actually, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not how it worked out. Anyway, we know the colors. And so now we know green has to be low because green is lower than purple. So we can actually just fill in, let's fill in the rest of these ambiguously first. This is the 2-5 for green, and then this is the 2-5 for purple. And I know the ordering, but we're going to ignore that so I can finish all these, and then we'll just have fun finishing the puzzle. So we need 1, 6 or 3, 4 here. This is 3, 4, and this is 1, 6. Because this 3, 4 had to end up here. This is 2, 5. This is 1, 6. Okay, we have them all marked. And this thermo tells us the order. You can see what I mean, where how there's 2 solutions without this bulb here. If we didn't have this bulb here, we would not know how to resolve this. There'd be 2 solutions, one with green being low and one with green being high. But now we know green is low. And so all of the green 1, 6s are 1s. All of the green 2, 5s are 2s. All of the green 3, 4s are 3. And then we get a DT2 in the corner. We were guaranteed a 3 in the corner, whether or not green or purple was low. That's fun. Now all the if I go into center mark mode, I can double click here and it'll highlight all the same center marks. And so now all of these purple 3, 4s are 4. All of these purple 2, 5s are 5. And all of these purple 1, 6s are 6. And we're done. Correct solution. Nice. That was really neat, Matt. I enjoyed that puzzle. I also enjoyed kind of the meta thinking of what was going to happen and showing that ended up true. So yeah, the roping was helpful right at the start, I think. But it was definitely not needed after that, because then what we could do is individually color lows and highs. And see how those resolve. That was fun. All right. Well, let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.